these are the remote mines. You toss them like a grenade, or I believe you can plant them like a grenade, and your gadget slot becomes a detonator. So the next time you hit that button, they go off. They're kind of hard to aim into this rail car, though. You know, with my first shot landing on the rail car and the second one landing short.
That's what you get for playing on the tracks.
And Michael will say that when a train comes by, and it signifies that one of the enemies got run over by the train. Yeah, rather than designing the AI so that they avoid the trains in this section, they just make Michael comment on how stupid the enemies are. See, even here, when it's taking several shots to tag this enemy, you still only lose 5 bullets. You don't lose 15 to 20 like you would with an SMG. Now, of course, the assault rifle also fires in bursts, but you can actually aim the assault rifle. And it was at this point, when I ran out of SMG ammo and switched to pistol, and then tried to chain shot a guy, that I realized I forgot to spend the skill points. So we end up with 2 more ranks of stealth, and 2 ranks of pistol, which gets us the improved chain shot. We can now fire 3 bullets rather than 2. And the cooldown time is reduced. And we can reload faster with the pistol. Would have been nice to be able to reload faster with the SMG and that death I left in, but you know, it's not really a game-changing ability. I can see these guys down here, but they won't come out and play.
Have a grenade, my friend. Help me!
And for those of you who want to complain that I'm,
You like bombs?
you know, breaking my own condition or something,
What was that?
I literally can't kill any more people with the SMG. It has no more bullets. I do eventually find more bullets, and when I do, I switch back to the SMG. So, you know, I keep to it as best I can. It's not really my fault that the SMG devours ammo like a Hummer devours gasoline. It's just a matter of making do. And in this train car, this is the Boran, I don't know. Twisted weapon shipment.
I feel like I've just walked into a toy store. Looks like the shipment's ready to go to its client.
We're not going to have time to warn the local authorities. And they won't have time to confiscate the weapons before they're moved out. It'd be safer to destroy them. According to the station layouts, there should be a storage room across the tracks.
Of course, the thread voted not to destroy the shipment, but to reroute them to Grigori. And once you interact with them, it spawns new enemies, but you leave right next to the door, so why even bother?
I found the shipping manifests, but no mention of the missiles. Weapons, a lot of them, are coming through this train yard, but not the ones we're looking for.
All right, get out of there then. It still could help us.
Be right there. Just need to change the destination address. Actually, I'll ship them to Grigori. He'll appreciate the present.
Mike, we don't have time. Never mind.
You better appreciate this, Grigori.
Now we can ship them to ourselves, but we don't get money for that.
So much for getting out of here the easy way.
Instead, we get a collection of stuff that may or may not actually be useful. So it's generally beneficial to reroute them to Grigori anyway.
Fight you.
And yep, we're finally picking up some bullets. Let me just kill this guy. Now I'll just pick up the rest of the goodies and do SMGs again. Now, there is something of an inconsistency here. You may remember at the end of Taipei, it was a VCI operative that approached Stephen Heck to convince him to name us as the assassin. Yet here we are.
That must be Dmitri.
Here we are, and he seems to be some sort of leader of the VCI. The troops clearly don't know who we are, because we've been fighting alongside them this whole time. So are the VCI the bad guys or not? It's mystery. Actually, it's not that much of a mystery when you consider they are a PMC. They do work for which they're hired. They could have simply been hired by Halbeck to deliver the live message and then hired by someone else to come here to the train yard, kill some mafia dudes. And thus we get the different reactions.
Michael, I did not realize you knew how to kill so well.
I don't like to brag.
And so polite. Maybe I should keep a more careful eye on you.
Look all you want, but tell me what you're doing here first. You're mercenaries. Who's your employer?
Michael, I am not one to kiss and tell.
Fine, I'll find out eventually.
Yes, especially if we were to keep working together. We could make our trip to Moscow a quick one and efficient.
You're kidding.
It is not marriage I am proposing, Michael. But is the thought so unappealing? I am hurt. I will be in touch, Michael. I think we will have much to discuss, you and I.
I won't promise I'll listen.
I would wait until you hear my offer first, but it will not be long, I promise.
And that was that. We got a nice shot of Michael's low-cut armor at the end there. The graphical glitches in this level, I should say, are pretty egregious. I also forgot to take screenshots of this, so if you want to read this, pause the video now. Anyway, you may have noticed we got a lot of reputation with Z. And that's because, depending on the choices we make, we may never have a mission with her again. There will be one or two emails to further influence things, and that'll be it. Again, it depends on the votes. We did gain another level, so we're going to have a vote on what skills to raise. We got enough to raise 2. running down the perks here. You may have noticed we killed exactly as many people as orphans we created. So clearly, every single Mafia member was the single father of an only child. Maybe they were all baby daddies whose baby mamas died in childbirth? I don't know. Like I said, the stat gets kind of ridiculous. That we're just creating enough orphans to fill a jail. I mean, you would take 10 orphanages to take in all these orphans, or we could stick them all in one jail.